Hello everyone, Marco Chiappetta for Hot Hardware here, and we're going to take a look at the brand new PowerColor Radeon RX 6600 XT Red Devil next. Okay, so full disclosure, today is not launch day, so we cannot show you any independent benchmarks or talk about anything other than what AMD has already disclosed regarding the Radeon 6600 XT. But since PowerColor's Red Devil cards are usually really popular, we figured you'd want to take a closer look. So let me get this guy out of the box. When you first pull this guy out of the box, you'll be greeted by a trio of cards and a decal. There's a Red Devil decal. There's an invitation to join the PowerColor Red Devil Club. There's also an invitation to share pics of your rig, and there's a link to the quick installation guide on one of the cards as well. And right underneath is the card itself. So other than the decal and cards that we just showed you, the only other thing in the box was this simple cable for linking up the addressable RGB lighting to your motherboard. And then there is the card itself. Before I talk about the PowerColor Red Devil card specifically, I should probably get some specifications out of the way first. So Radeon RX 6600 XT cards are based on the very same architecture as higher-end Radeons, like the 6800, 6800 XT, or 6900 XT. But the GPU is just a little bit smaller, so it is based on the RDNA 2 architecture, but these cards have 32 compute units, and according to AMD's specifications at least, up to a 2359 megahertz game clock. There's 32 megs of Infinity cache, 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory on board, and cards will typically require only a single 8-pin power connector because the TDP is rated for 160 watts. Now, we can't disclose specific details of the PowerColor specifications, but we can show you the card, so let's take a tour of that now. So as you can see, the PowerColor Red Devil 6600 XT looks much like previous gen cards, at least previous gen mainstream cards with the dual axial fans here. In terms of its width, this guy is 2.7 slots wide. It is kind of a beefy, thick cooler for such a mainstream card. You can see the dual heat sinks there and the heat pipes that link them together. And along the top, similar design language to other Red Devil cards. Now, although I just told you AMD's specs call for a single 8-pin PCI Express power connector, this card does have two. I'm going to presume it's going to overclock particularly well because you'll have that extra power headroom. We will find out during the full review. So it does have addressable RGB lighting as well, and I'm not sure it's going to show up on camera too well, but right there is a BIOS switch, so you can switch between a performance and a silent mode. If we jump to the back of the card, no big surprises here either. There is a metal backplate with a bit of styling. There's the Red Devil logo that lights up right over here. And let's jump to this angle. Hopefully the camera focuses. You can see some of that distinctive Red Devil styling on the back of the card as well. And in terms of outputs, again, just like some previous gen Radeons, you have a single HDMI port right there and triple full-size display ports, along with a little ventilation in the case bracket right here. So where is AMD positioning the 6600 XT? Well, right where its name suggests. These cards slot in just below the 6700 XT, which launched a few weeks ago, and that slots in below the 6800, 6800 XT. You get the point. So AMD is claiming strong performance at 1080p. They're targeting 1080p gamers with these cards, though we suspect 1440p will be plenty playable with a number of titles. And in games that support FSR, you'll probably get playable frame rates at resolutions even higher than that. Although we can't show you any independent benchmark data just yet, AMD did disclose some performance info during the announcement. So AMD is claiming that the Radeon RX 6600 XT is approximately 15% faster than a GeForce RTX 3060 on average across a variety of titles. I'm sure we're going to find out soon enough. And they're also claiming plenty of performance for, perhaps low fidelity esports titles where you want hundreds of frames per second to saturate those high refresh rate displays. I'm going to wrap things up there before I say something I probably shouldn't regarding the Radeon RX 6600 XT, but don't sweat it. Reviews will be live in just a few days, and we'll have all of the data you want to see, benchmarks, overclocking, noise, power, you name it. It'll all be in the launch article. Once again, this is Marco Chiappetta for Hot Hardware. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you dug this video, don't forget to check out hothardware.com and all our social media channels. We're everywhere across the web. And tune in Wednesday nights, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, for our 2.5 Geeks webcast. Thanks for stopping by.